Greetings, friend, entrepreneur, and fellow business builder. Marketing Master Jim Ackerman here with yet another episode of Good, Bad, and Ugly Ads, where I show you an ad specimen. You get to tell me whether you think it's good, bad, or ugly, and then I tell you whether you're right or not. And today, something a little bit different than normal. This is an attachment to another publication, one of those publications that comes in the mail with several different advertising in it. Some people call them a blow, and it's not really a blow. And this one was attached or bound into the magazine, and you had to tear it off with a perforation. Okay, and look at this. This is talking to you about pain and neuropathy. On one side, it talks, the headline says, chronic painful knee pain reduced in less than 8 minutes. And at the top, above the headline, it has a subhead that says, if you're tired of knee pain and want to talk to a doctor that can virtually give you your life back if knee pain is an issue, call Dr. Rob Scranton, as he is the only doctor in Utah who has this newly discovered knee pain reduction therapy. How about that for a lengthy sentence? On the back, what's it talk about? Peripheral neuropathy, numbness in your fingers and your toes and those kinds of things, sometimes caused by diabetes, that kind of thing. Well, look at all the copy that's associated with both sides of this thing. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. They have a call to action here. They have a call to action here. It's both the same doctor, so it's all the same advertisement. Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it ugly? It's time for you to decide. Go ahead and take as long as you want to examine both of these panels. You can stop the video and read it word for word if you like. But when you're ready to start the video again, do so, and I will give you my take of whether it's good, bad, or ugly. So this is kind of a little miniature newsletter, a newsletter on a postcard kind of a thing. Again, it's an attachment. It's not an actual postcard. It came inside another publication, and then you can just tear it out. You don't have to tear it out. You can just read it there because the calls to action have to do with phone numbers to follow up on, but nevertheless, you can tear it out. But what do you think of this? I mean, look at all the words of that subhead and the headline itself, the subhead, above the headline. Does that make sense? But who's going to read all this body copy? Well, you will if you're in knee pain. If you have serious knee pain, as is suggested here, the odds are you want that cured and you will read long copy. If you're suffering from neuropathy in your feet, once again, you want solutions to these problems. You've probably tried several things on your own. You may have gone to other doctors and not found satisfaction. And if in either of these cases that describes you, you may be quasi-desperate to get some answers. Therefore, the long copy definitely works. Now, I don't think any of us would think this is aesthetically pleasing. It's not particularly attractive. But because it's different from most ads in its layout and design, it may still be attractive to the eye and to the mind, and that's the most important thing in the whole thing. From a layout perspective, there are mistakes. Number one, the photograph could be up in the corner on the right side of the ad, and then have the headline and subhead to the left of the photograph. The headline should always be ahead of the subhead, not the other way around, and that would improve the response to the ad. Then there's a couple little things. They do use subheadings to pull your eye through the copy, especially on the back side. They have some other illustrations to pull your eye through the copy. To make it a little bit better, they should set their columns, skinny as they are, and that's the right thing to do. They should set them ragged right instead of right, left, justified. All these things are very minor. Basically, This is a well-conceived ad to go to the right kinds of people, and when it hits the right kinds of people, it probably gets a fairly healthy response, the kind of response that would be highly profitable for a doctor, a medical doctor, with the kind of prices that medical doctors charge. So, master's take on this one? Good. Now, you may have seen it differently. I'd love to hear your comments about this one in particular, so put them in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and get your friends to do so too. The more opinions, the merrier. So, stay tuned. Next time we'll have another interesting specimen to look at as we continue to help you get more customers who will pay you more money more often, the fastest, easiest, most cost-effective ways possible, right here on Good, Bad, and Ugly Ads.